This episode of Dragon Ball Super was obviously intended to be 100% comedic, just to give you a break from the seriousness that we encountered in the previous tournament arc. And, it did kind of feel a little bit fillery at points. I was like, well, and that's the thing, right? You don't even know at this point what you can consider filler versus what you can consider canon because the manga is like so far behind. It's like, well, it's not that far behind, but you know what I mean? Like the anime has surpassed the manga in terms of like where the story is at this point. And I ended up watching this episode with Spanish subs because I'll be super busy tomorrow and I won't be able to do this review in the morning.
So if you haven't seen the episode yet, you can just go ahead and bail. Come back later if you don't want any spoilers. But given the nature of this episode, I don't think that would be a big deal. But that's just me. So yeah, basically the concept is pretty like, it's reminiscent to the Battle of Gods. Bulma's throwing a party to celebrate the end of the tournament. She wants Monaka to be there to celebrate him because he was the reason why, Universe 7 won. There's a lot of fuckery in this episode, a lot of it, all right? And judging from the preview, I got some mad Dragon Ball GT vibes just from watching that preview. This episode should have been called Dragon Ball Super Character Fuckery. All right, anyway, Bulma wants Monaka to come to the party. Beerus is afraid that if he invites Monaka, Goku's going to want to fight him, and he's going to find out that he's a total scrub. That's basically the premise of this episode. So, obviously, Whis and Beerus are going to show up because they love eating food. And so they decide not to invite Monaka because if Goku finds out, that would probably incriminate Beerus because he's a god and gods shouldn't lie, number one. But number two, if Goku finds out that Monaka's weak, all right, that may affect his motivation, his psychological motivation to get stronger, to participate in the next tournament. And honestly, that logic doesn't really make a lot of sense within the verse, at least not right now, because one of the things that makes Goku Goku is that he just he wants to break those limits, get stronger and stronger and stronger. And even if Monaka wasn't there, like wouldn't hit be a motivator for Goku to get stronger and stronger and stronger? I don't know. That just seemed kind of like it's like it's this logic that you kind of accept because the episode's kind of funny, so you're like, whatever, I'll go with it. But that being said, Monaka shows up anyway because Jocko ordered something, and we know that Monaka is a FedEx guy, right? He just delivers packages and shit. So everybody else finds out that Monaka is super weak because Trunks accidentally, it wasn't even like a punch or anything. Like, it was just like he brushed accidentally against his face or something, and Monaka just flew away and just crashed into a table or some shit. So the rest of the episode is basically revolving around how to stop Goku from finding out that Monaka is weak. And the way that they end up doing that, or at least trying to do that, because Yamcha fucking Yamcha. They put Beerus in a Monaka costume, and he fights him one-on-one. So this is kind of like Beerus versus Goku 2.0. But because it's Beerus and Goku, because of the strength and the power of the blows, the costume begins to fall apart. And it's hilarious, really funny, to a point where even like Vegeta and Piccolo have to get involved and come up with a bullshit reason. They're like, oh, what's going on? Oh, Monaka has this ability to control people's bodies. I'm stretching, watch out. It's kind of crazy because like characters that you rarely see being useful, such as Krillin and Chao's and Yamcha's cat. Yamcha's cat was the MVP. No, I'm just kidding. But anyway, he transforms into Beerus by the end, and he still has like that ditto face. To fool Goku into, saying that Beerus wants them to stop fighting. Whatever. Fuck it. Oh my gosh. And then I thought it was kind of weird that Vegeta was kind of okay with Beerus lying about Monaka, but then again, it's Beerus and everybody's afraid of him because he can just destroy the earth, right? And then by the end, Yamcha just fucks everything up. Yamcha fucks it up. He says like, oh, that's a pretty good fight. So good, in fact, that Monaka actually passed out watching you guys fight. Fucked it up. But no, thankfully, Goku being Goku, like he saw like the Beerus costume, not the Beerus in costume as Monaka and the real Monaka, and he just assumed that Monaka had the same ability as Boo, in which he can split himself up. So, yeah, that's Goku for you. I really did like how Whis just came in there casually to stop these blows. I mean, these blows, they were getting hot and heavy, and Whis just came in there like, stop, you're gonna destroy the earth. So that was cool, and the episode was funny, all right? But overall, like in terms of story, the only purpose that it serves is, just making everybody else aware of the fact that Monaka is really weak. With the exception of Goku, obviously, who's just going to keep training to get stronger, which, I mean, it's Goku! I really want to know more about the upcoming tournament and, like, the rest of the universes. So I hope they don't fuck around for too long, because If they do, like if oh man, I really hope they don't. It's gonna suck if they do. Like if they keep fucking around. That preview for next week, it's got me a little bit worried. All right, that's all I'm gonna say. I'm a little worried. That's it. Thanks so much for watching. Fun episode, funny, entertaining. Go watch it if you haven't. Like the review if you did. I appreciate that. Subscribe to my channel. Comment down below with your thoughts. Thank you guys. Bye.
Amazing art. Look at that. Just beautiful.